What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. Today is Friday. That means Zer is back in the tower. He's hanging out right over here by the speakers little tower there. We're going to take a look at what he's got. I'll give you guys some recommendations as well. First of all, for the Titans, we got the MK44 stand-asides. The big perk on this is be somewhere else. Increase the duration of shoulder charge and tighter turn radius while sprinting. I love these. These are fun as hell. They're not the best PvP piece of exotic out there for the Titans. If I'm really trying to win, if I'm really trying to do well, I'm going to be looking at the Armamentarium. I'm going to be looking at the Twilight Garrison. However, increasing the duration of shoulder charge can be hella fun if you're just goofing around in the Crucible, and I highly recommend checking it out because it is a lot of fun. It basically adds about 2 seconds extra of the shoulder charge being activated while you are sprinting, so you just got extra time to get that shoulder charge done, which I like. It just makes the shoulder charge a little bit more forgiving, and it's a lot of fun if you like doing shoulder charges in the Crucible. Useless in PvE. Don't even bother with it in PvE, but can be a lot of fun in the Crucible. Highly recommend picking this one up and having some fun with it. Secondary perks are increased discipline, increased strength, fusion rifle ammo, rocket launcher ammo, and arc double down. Increased agility for 5 seconds after an arc double kill. Next up for the Hunters, a year one favorite, the Lucky Raspberry. The main perk on this is Make Your Luck. Arc Bolt Grenade chains further, and it spawns with full grenade energy. This was a year one favorite because the Arc Bolt Grenade was fantastic. Arc Bolt Grenade has been severely nerfed lately, so this thing's really lost a lot of its popularity. You still get to spawn with full grenade energy, which in some game modes can be really useful, but frankly, because the Arc Bolt Grenade got nerfed so hard, it's really lost a lot of its popularity. If you're a collector, if you really love your Blade Dancer, you may want to pick these up, but there's better exotics out there right now for a Blade Dancer. We got increased intellect, increased discipline, scout rifle ammo, shotgun ammo, solar recovery, and arc armor. Next up for the Warlocks, we got the Claws of Ahamkara. The main perk on this is the Whispers. Gain an additional charge for all Warlock charge melees. This obviously can be incredibly powerful. All of the Warlocks have excellent melees, so this is going to come in handy all the time. If you're running a close range shotgun build in PvP, you're going to want to check these things out because having an additional melee attack, they're very, very powerful for Warlocks. You're definitely going to want to check this out. PvE, this is a skip. You're not going to really use this that much. There's so many better exotics for PvE. But in PvP, this can be pretty good. At least give it a shot, especially if you run with a shotgun a lot. We've got increased discipline, increased strength, snap discharge. Obviously, that works very well with it. Momentum transfer, auto rifle loader, and rocket launcher loader. Next up for our weapon of the week, we got patience and time. This is something that people have been looking for a long time because it's been a long time since it's been sold by Zer. The main perk on this is patience and time. You gain active camouflage while aiming down the sights. In PvP play, this is somewhat useful. It can be kind of fun. If you're aiming down sights for a short period of time, you do go invisible. Invisible did get buffed in year 2, so you are much more invisible than you used to be. It's kind of a fun perk to run. The problem with this sniper rifle, especially in PvP, is it's kind of this mid-impact tier, and the zoom on the lens, on the scope, is not really optimized for PvP play. You used to be able to select this custom optics, but this got nerfed in the most recent update, in the April update, and that kind of ruins some of the fun for patience and time. It does have third eye, which I really love having on a sniper rifle. If you're scoping in, you still have your radar active. You can see if people are sneaking up on you. And it does have super high stability, so follow-up body shots are pretty easy to hit. But really, what's ruined a lot of the fun for me is the custom optics. You used to be able to have a pretty good PvP scope if you use custom optics, and that got nerfed pretty hard. So it's a bit unfortunate. I'd actually still recommend picking this up in case they change this back. It is a fun, or it was a fun sniper rifle to use in PvP. In PvE, it just doesn't have the impact that you really want. So I don't use it too much in PvE. And since all specials can have arc damage or can roll with arc damage, it's not that big a deal. So this one is kind of a tough one. I'd pick it up if you don't have one because it is an exotic weapon. But you're not going to find it very useful right now unless they make a change to this custom optics and make it the way it used to be. And then it can be a pretty fun PvP sniper rifle. Next, we have a Legacy Engram. It's a helmet engram this week. This will give you a year 1 helmet. I believe most of the helmets from year 1 have come to year 2. So if you get a year 1 helmet that you don't have, it will be available, assuming it's made the transition to year 2, in your exotic armor kiosk, whatever that thing's called. So you can roll the dice, spend 29 strange coins, hope to get something that you're looking for. For Curios, we got Plasma Drive and Void Drive. If you're looking to upgrade a blue rare sparrow to legendary status, change the color of the contrails, you can do it with these. We got heavy weapon ammo. We got 3 of coins, glass needles, and of course, motes of light. Not a bad week. You know, we're in a period of time where we're really waiting to get some new exotics. We've had the current list of exotics for a very long time. So unless you're new to the game or something like Patience of Time just hasn't been available for a very long time and you've been unlucky using 3 of coins, there's very few things that are going to be sold by Xur that most people don't have. I would say this is a pretty interesting selection. Patience in Time with the recent nerf is kind of a bummer. I would like to see them kind of put that one back. It was never all that powerful in PvP. It was just kind of fun to use. So I'd like to see them restore that custom optics option to make it a viable gun. Claws of Ahamkara, very good. Blade Dancer, Lucky Raspberries, these saw their day. That day is kind of over. Most people are running different exotics at this point. And MK44 stand to say it's very, very fun exotic to use. So that's going to do it for this week, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.